Bentrovati al nostro consueto appuntamento con Radio Star TV United States of Artists. Oggi siamo con Karmandan. Benvenuto, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to you to be with us. So, okay, my first question about you is, what does Karmandan mean?
Karmandan means office workers in Farsi. Farsi is a language that is spoken in Iran. So it means office workers.
Okay, so you are American and you sing with your word, with your language, like your native language, right?
Well, I was born in an Armenian family in Iran. So my native language is Armenian. But of course, you know, I speak Farsi as well. It's a beautiful, very poetic language, and I was drawn to it since early ages of my life.
What about the band of Karmandan?
What about it?
What about who is Karmandan? Who are Karmandan?
Karmandan is basically characters that represent society. You know, we have a doctor, we have a rabbi, we have a religious figure, we have a dramatic girl, and we have a sexy nerd. So and myself, you know, these are all the people that are in the society, and we see them every day. And they're kind of basically is the voice of the people or the society's concerns. You know.
Great. And what about the lyrics of your CD? That everything is in Farsi, right? But what do you say in your lyrics, in Karmandan?
Well, the lyrics are about society's concerns again. You know, about, for example, Mozahem is the interrupter. Is about the voice that we all hear at night when we're trying to sleep and we hear. In which it doesn't matter where you're from, you hear that. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, you hear those voices. Or, you know, plastic is about plastic surgery and our society's obsession with having everybody look the same and everybody looking white nose, nice, everything, perfect model, you know.
Now let's talk about when you have realized the video from Plastic. How was this experience? Where it was?
Well, Plastic we shot at a big warehouse where it had office space. There was a place where they make plastic balloons where kids jump in it, and so it's plasticky, and we shot it there. So it kind of worked out, you know. So it was my friend's warehouse that we shot it in.
Great. And now instead, I know that you are doing something in English about your music. Do you want to talk about that? Like, I've listened to a song like sometime. That is a very nice song.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a song that just came around, and I was actually playing with one of my good friends, Mario, in Germany, and we started playing the chorus chords, and we just wrote it in Germany 6 months ago, and then as we came back, we added more things, and we added more and more and more and more, and became this. You know, it's like a painting. You paint a little bit, and you go more and more. And then so I thought it would be nice to, since the lyrics talk about sometimes to understand one another, to accept one another, it would be nice to have all different nationalities come together and play on this. Like I have a Chinese flute player, you know, I have a African American setar player, I have a Iraqi oud player, I have all sorts of different, you know, random, you know, I have Napolitans playing in there, you know, it's a big pile of mess, you know, but we all understand each other, and everybody brings in their soul into it.
Sharing their culture, everybody, so you know each other better.
Sure, try to understand each other more.
Great feeling.
Yeah, of course.
Ok, instead, now. C'è qualcosa che nessuno sa ancora, forse. Lui è il tastierista di Serge Tankian nel suo progetto da solista, il tastierista degli FCC. Which kind of memory do you have about Italy? If you remember something about Italy.
Italy, in Bologna, I stayed there 1 week extra, and I love the architecture, the old buildings, and the culture is very similar to where I'm from. Everything's loud and everything's late, dramatic, and but the food is great. That's the best part. It's back to basics. It's about people sitting and enjoying each other and eating. That was the best part.
With no cell phone, with no iPhone.
Yeah, that was the best thing. There was no interruptions. But it seems like in the Western world, it's more about people are always going. Everybody's a Karmandan. Everybody's an office worker. Everybody's always running, going. They don't have time. They don't have time to sit down. But over there, it's like it was more laid back and relaxed. There's guys that are just sitting in the streets. And they're like, and it's like 11 o'clock. Nobody's working.
That is true. Join more life. Like should be always like.
Well, of course, it's good to have passion and to have a drive to get things done, but it's also nice to sit back and enjoy the moment, because it's in and out.
Yes. And so traveling and touring also with FCC and also with other musicians, I know. Then how comes that you decided to make your own CD?
Because there was all these, because it's your own voice. When I play with Serge, it's Serge's voice. It's Serge's way of thinking, the way he likes to approach politics and stuff. And I don't know anything about politics. I know a little bit about other things, other philosophical ways of looking at life. So everybody brings in their own voice and their own writing. I was looking for another singer to collaborate with and have them sing my songs, but I thought it would be easier for me to just sing it my own way, my own version.
Devi cercare di nuovo, sciolti mosi ceglietto, tu salmo, tu gamo. Hey fool, hey tocco serangi, baby that's what you saw.
You wanna say your contacts, like your website?
Yeah, there's irwinsmusic.com, and there's like karmandan.com.
Talking about internet, how easier is now working through internet and sharing your music with other people? You also have your own things through internet, communicating with people, let them know about your music.
How easy is it? Well, it's very easy. Just upload. The internet has opened. It's a big store. People in Africa can listen to this right now. People in everywhere, in Sweden they can listen to it, just a click. So it's a blessing.
Yes. And I know also that you have been interviewed more than once, right? From BBC. And there was the whole band.
Sure, yes.
How was this experience? It was in London, right? Or
Well, I've done like 4 interviews with them over the years, and the third time was in London, where I took my band to London and we did an interview and a performance. And the one from last week was a performance and an interview in Los Angeles.
can you talk about a little more, deeply about your characters in the band? Like, we want to know something about Sophie, about the Rabbi and everybody. Can you talk about them or no?
They evolve every day. They grow like you and I every day, I don't know what happens next week, but we have a new band member now in Karmandan. Karmandan was 4 people. Now my doctor said that he wants to play in a music band, so I asked him to join the band. So, because my doctor, like many doctors, they were forced to go to medical school because the parents want them to become doctors and not musicians. So I thought my doctor would like to play. He's a very good keyboard player. So I asked him to join the band. So there's 5 of us now. Maybe next time we'll have more.
Yes, like a family that always grows up.
Yeah, growing, yeah. Like society.
Society.
Maybe a mailman next time.
And hopefully the whole family, the whole team will grow also inside, like in their house.
Of course.
making experiences, something new.
Of course, yeah.
آخر خط همه چیز مساویه.
You left Iran. Why did you left Iran?
My father was a church pastor, Christian church pastor, and there was a time that in Iran politically they were having a hard time Christians to speak about their faith. So we just left overnight. We came to the States.
How's here? How do you like Los Angeles?
I think it's great. It's a beautiful place. It's just, but everything's so always. You know, as I said earlier, you know, people don't sit and relax as much as I would like them. But it's a beautiful country. It gives the opportunity for everybody to do what they like to do. It's a nice place.
And what about the weather? This is the only day that is like this.
Once a year is like this. Yeah.
Sometimes happen.
Maybe we're in London.
Never know.
میبینمتونم کافیه میبینم چیزی زیاد فرق نکرده حواست هنوز به اون صحنه سازیه.
Thank you, Erwin, for being with us. Thank you for Karmandan. Thank you for your music.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and thanks for your time, and thanks to Radio Star TV. Ciao.
حساب کتاب بی‌معنیه آخر خط همه چیز مساویه انگاری همه برات یه بازیه یه بازیه یه بازیه یه بازیه این همه حساب کتاب